This is section 6.5, video 3, continuing on with what we did yesterday. So we're going to look at tangent of alpha equaling negative 4/3 and cosine of beta equaling 1/2, where alpha is between pi over 2 and pi, which means it is in quadrant 2, and beta is between 0 and pi over 2, which means it is in quadrant 1. Now we are being asked to find tangent of alpha minus beta. So our formula for that is, we got a fraction, and up top, excuse me, tangent alpha minus tangent beta over 1 plus tangent of alpha times tangent of beta. Well, tangent of alpha was given to us. We know it's negative 4/3. We need to find tangent of beta. So if cosine of beta equals 1/2, cosine is x over r. So we need to find y. Okay. X equals 1, r equals 2. So in our equation, x squared plus y squared equals r squared. We'll have 1 plus y squared equals 4. So y is going to equal the square root of 3. Okay. Then that means tangent of beta is going to be the square root of 3 over 1, or the square root of 3. And tangent of alpha, we know, is negative 4/3. And we'll just plug that in. Gives us negative 4/3 minus the square root of 3 over 1 plus negative 4/3 times the square root of 3. Okay, now this is what we call a complex fraction because there's a fraction within a fraction. So on the top, we need to look at that as negative 4/3 minus the square root of 3 over 1, and a common denominator for 3 and 1 is 3. Now the negative 4 we don't need to change, but the square root of 3 we need to multiply by 3. Okay, so now our numerator becomes this. In the denominator, this is 1 over 1 plus negative 4 square root of 3 over 3. Common denominator being 3, need to multiply the 1 by 3, so we get 3 minus 4 square root of 3. Okay, so that's our numerator, that's our denominator. To divide by a fraction, we'll flip it. So we're looking at negative 4 minus 3 square root of 3 over 3 times 3 over 3 minus 4 square root of 3. The 3's cancel out. Negative 4 minus 3 square root of 3 over 3 minus 4 square root of 3. Don't like square roots in the denominator, so we need to multiply both the top and the bottom by 3 plus 4 square root of 3. Now, in the denominator, that's going to give us 9 minus, that's 16, that's 3, 16 times 3 is 48. All right, now up top, excuse me, when you FOIL all that out, you should end up with negative 12 minus 25 square root of 3 minus 36. So this brings us to negative 48 minus 25 square root of 3 all over negative 39. Now you can't take anything out of 48, 25, and 39, but you should notice that there's a negative everywhere. So let's just divide everything by negative 1. That brings us to 48 plus 25 square root of 3 over 39. And that lovely answer is as far as we can go. Okay. A little sticky. All right. So let's stick with the same alpha and beta, but this time we want to find sine of alpha plus beta. And our formula for that is sine alpha cosine beta plus cosine alpha sine of beta. Well, we know that